Welcome to another Form Titan DocSign video, and in this video we'll show you how to push a Form Titan DocSign document to private user and upon signature push to Salesforce. So we're going to send a document to a private user that we are going to assign, and then they will sign it, and then we'll push this to Salesforce. So what I'll do, this is the DocSign builder. I'll go ahead and insert a PDF that we can go ahead and amend and send it to a user. So here you go. Okay, here's my document. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and create some fields for user to add. So we'll use a text field here. And then I will go ahead and hide the labels like this. And then we'll just tag it as well. So we'll call this contract term, get a date field, hide label, contract start date, and then from here on I can just copy paste some elements directly in here, like this, and like this. And then I can go ahead and tag them as well. So this will be contact name, billing street, and then I'll just call it city, and I'll just change this, actually let's call it street. Okay, same thing here. I'll get a text field, hide label, we'll copy this and bring this here, finally copy this and bring this here. Okay, so we'll go call this one postcode, call this state, call this country, and then finally I'll get a signature field here for a user to sign. Now here's where we begin the process of making this private document. So under document access, what you are to choose is private. So if it's public, it will be available to anybody if they access the URL. If it's private, now you can set a protection on it. And here's how you do it. So what I'm going to do is show you multiple ways you can do this. You can either set no protection, you can either set a two-factor authorization, or you can use Smart B, or you can use Salesforce users list. And what I'll do is, in this case, I'll use Salesforce users list, and I'll configure, I'll add user, and I will choose myself here, and I'll click add. Okay, click apply. Now this has been done, so it's private and it can only be opened by a Salesforce user. Then I can configure an email. I can just say security code for accessing document name. Please use following security code to access the document name and document secret code. That's it, that's all we need to do. And then what you must do is assign these fields. So the way you do it is like this. I'm going to highlight them all in a batch. Like this, like this. And then in the document, I will say, go general, document access, and we know that the user has been set automatically to be Salesforce user. And then that's about it really. We don't actually need to do anything here because I just realized I've set it as a Salesforce user anyway. This would only be handy for if you wanted to use, let's say, none, and then you wanted to add a user, and then you can assign these fields to this user. So that's about it. I use the Salesforce users for now, so we don't have to worry about this step. Anyway, once this has been done, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and configure our Salesforce integration. So document submit, push to Salesforce, configure. I'll choose my object, which will be contract. Let's go ahead and do mapping, and then we'll use a static value here, and then I'll just fetch it from Salesforce. We'll use this count here. like this, and then we'll paste the static value. From here on, it's standard. You just type your fields that you've tagged on the right hand side and compare them to your Salesforce, and then just link them together. Street, city, state, postcode, country, and that's it. And finally we'll do term like this. And then what I'll also do is, so term, and then finally contact name. So we'll just change this to contact name. Okay, and then if you want to attach the signed documents, go ahead and choose which attachment you want to attach it to. It could be attachment, content files. I'll choose files, and then from here on you want to give it a title. I'll use a static value. I'll just say demo contract. Then I have to specify my first, where is it going to get published, and I'm going to use parent ID, which is going to be the contract. Okay. So again, so let's have a look. So this is their parent ID. We're giving it a static value. We're giving it data. Now all I have to just go and apply and click save. And now let's go ahead and publish. So here we go. It says send document to the user. I'll go ahead and send it. It's now been sent. This is the email address, the email. So here comes the email saying, hey, listen, you've been requested to sign a document. Click on the document. And to go in, I must enter my email because I've been specified I'm the user. And then from here on, you will get a security code. So here's the security code. This is what it looks like. 17868. 17868. I'll go ahead and confirm. And now I can just amend the data. So I'll just enter some data here. Street, city is Alabama, postcode is 9027993, Alabama again, country is United States. I'll go ahead and sign. I'll use like an existing signature. Once you've done that, go ahead and finish sign, and now let's give it a couple of seconds. So now it's been pushed, so we've given it a second. Let's go into the contracts. And then here is my contract that's just been created. Whoops, not here. Here. This has just been pushed to Salesforce. It's all here, Sally blogs, all the data, everything looks good. And if you look at the contract, if you give it a second with Salesforce, it's a bit slow, so I'll just download it and show you. And look, here is all the data that's just been signed by Sally Blogs, pushed to Salesforce, and that's how it's done. That's how you create a private user and push it to Salesforce.